On November 2nd, BBC Chinese on YouTube published an interview with director Johnnie To. Within just 1 week, it received over 1.1 million views, an impressive number for a Cantonese video. As soon as the interview came out, pro-Beijing newspapers, politicians, and filmmakers heavily criticized Johnnie To for bad-mouthing Hong Kong. They argued that his right to criticize Hong Kong proves there is still freedom of speech, and claimed his recent films have been unsuccessful due to his own declining skills, not the environment in Hong Kong. To's directing prowess is globally recognized, and film is an art form, so he can be considered an artist. This channel avoids politics, so let's examine To's interview and the subsequent uproar from an artistic perspective, considering how it constitutes an artwork. Throughout human civilization, artworks have generally separated the artist and the audience. The artist creates the work, imbuing it with their intended expression. The audience experiences the work, comprehending the artist's intentions and meaning, or even disregarding the artist's intent and making their own interpretation instead. Regardless of the audience's actions, the artwork maintains an independent existence. Some modern artists have taken a new approach by involving the audience in completing the work. Here are 2 examples. 1. The Weather Project. Created by Icelandic-Danish artist Oliver Eliasson, this installation was set up at the Tate Modern in London in 2003. Viewers enter a 5-story corridor-like space with around 200 small lamps forming a huge circular disc emanating an orange-yellow light, mimicking the sun at one end. Mist is released into the room, creating a slightly hazy environment. The overall atmosphere is serene and hazy, with light streaming in from the front like a rising or setting sun. But this is just the beginning of the Weather Project. The ceiling is covered in a massive mirror, allowing viewers to see themselves and others when looking up. Some dance and watch themselves in the mirror, while others lay on the floor, gazing at the mirrored figures bathed in sunlight. The project aims to make viewers ponder the human-nature relationship by observing their own movements reflected, seeing themselves as an object of observation, while also noticing their activities and impact in the space. The artwork is only complete or achieve this purpose through this interaction. I wonder if those who frolic under the red rising sun have basic consciousness of realizing their gestures in the mirror? 2. Black Slide Mantra. Created by Japanese-American artist and architect Isamu Noguchi, this granite black slide was installed in 1992 at Odori Park in Sapporo. Functionally, it is a slide with a circular hole at child height in the middle, leading to stairs that ascend to the top for sliding down in a spiral. In form, its streamlined single-color minimalist design is aesthetically pleasing, reminiscent of many mid-20th century designs. However, Noguchi stated the work was incomplete upon construction. It would only be finished when countless children had slid down, leaving marks from their play on the granite. Mantra refers to a religious term from India and Central Asia, meaning utterances meant to guide practitioners into a focused, tranquil state for meditation. The utterances can have literal meaning or be meaningless repetitions, akin to modern understandings of spells. In Black Slide Mantra, mantra perhaps carries this connotation: the repeated actions of children climbing up and sliding down, set against the serene park surroundings, allowing both players and observers to achieve a cleansed mindset. When To's interview came out in this era of information overload, individual reports may get less attention than a slide for children, yet pro-Beijing figures flock to it, reprimanding it through nights and days, just like children crowding and repeatedly playing around the Black Slide Mantra, chanting soothing mantra. To originally envisaged making Election 3, but his inspiration became reality, making it inadvisable to actually film. Now he has ventured into another artistic realm, giving an interview and allowing the backlash from detractors to follow, presenting to the public the state of society today along with the interview itself. On the evening of June 3rd this year, performance artist Sam Moo silently stood on the streets of Causeway Bay. Without props, he mimicked pouring and drinking gestures, then traced Chinese characters 8964 in the air with his fingers. This immediately drew a team of police officers surrounding and taking him away in a police vehicle. Sam Moo uttered not a word, nor had any symbolic objects. He simply acted out motions, indicating 8964 were unspeakable. Without explanation, passerby likely just saw an elderly man waving his arms randomly. But a serious police intervention validated Sam Moo's assertion that 8964 cannot be mentioned, completing his performance art piece. In the interview, To stated his commitment to making films he finds valuable, refusing lofty labels like Hong Kong movies or movies with certain spirits. He pragmatically analyzed what makes some films good and others not from an artistic perspective. Ultimately, he acts according to his beliefs, doing what he can. The telling good Hong Kong stories rhetoric has gone on over a year, yet its proponents fail to display what a Hong Kong story entails. I don't believe superficial night frolicking, Chinese costume days, or ending business economy qualify. Rather, To's frank though cautious words, his perseverance through gritted teeth, that better embodies the admirable side of certain Hong Kongers. This is why artists still strive. Please comment if you have any ideas. You may also like, subscribe or share this video. Your action can spread the message. See you on the next video.